Hello and welcome to this video today. We're going to look at my favorite things to do in the morning. So if you have only a small amount of time for a short practice, that you can include these few things into your morning get up, wake up routine in order to set you up for the rest of the day. So these are things that I find are really helpful, especially if you're sat down a bit during the day, or if you're trying to clear your mind to have some space for yourself before you go off to do work for other people. So we're just going to start off with a very simple breathing exercise. So if you find something that feels reasonably comfortable through the legs and through lengthening through the spine, and then place your left hand onto your heart and your right onto your stomach, and just closing down the eyes. Feel as if you can draw the back of the head back, the shoulder blades down towards the hips, and just start to breathe a bit deeper into the stomach, and then lift the breath into where the left hand is around the heart, and then exhale left hand and drawing the stomach back. So just continue to breathe like this, feeling the rise of the breath into both hands, the right and then the left. So really try to sync the heart and the stomach with the breath. This also helps you to start to connect a bit better with the body. So you can do this for as long as you like. If you've got a bit of extra time and you want to pause the video, you're welcome to do so. Otherwise, I'm just going to allow the eyes to flicker open, just becoming a bit more aware of the physical space around you, and then gently releasing the hands and bringing them onto the backs of the knees. On the inhale, start to draw the heart space forward and concave the space between the shoulder blades and look slightly up. Exhale, bring the chin to the chest and round through the spine and really draw yourself back. So inhale, drawing up, and exhale, rounding and drawing back. So just continue with that breath. Continue to move the breath up and down through the vertebrae as you move with the physical movements. And we'll take another nice long breath in and lift through the heart. And then exhale, round completely, and then come all the way back and to lengthen the spine, extend the arms up, turn your right palm down and reach over with the left and allow the left the right elbow to bend and the left arm to be nice and long. Return the gaze up and then come all the way back and over to the other side. Deep breath in and come all the way back. So we're going to come over into a butterfly position with the legs. Bring the feet reasonably close in, but focus more on lengthening through the spine, and then lift and shift the hips forward towards your heels. Interlace the hands over the feet and just start to move the knees up and down. So breathing nice and deeply into opening up through the hips. And just notice any sensations as you go. See if the spine can stay straight and lifted from this lumbar region of the lower back. Take another deep breath in, come to stillness, Lift through the heart and then draw the elbows to the inside edges of the legs. Don't put too much force with the elbows, so just allow there to be space for the body to open as it's ready rather than the kind of external pressure forcing it to do so. And breathe nice and deeply. Keep the shoulder blades drawing down the back. Take another deep breath in. And then exhale, slowly come up. Release your hands. Take a moment to take the knees nice and wide. Bring the hands down behind and just windscreen wiper out through the legs. And then we'll cross through the shins and come up and over into a tabletop position. So press down through the tops of the feet, spread the fingertips wide, lengthen through the back body. And then we're just going to start to circle out through the hips here. So you can take the circles nice and small and then gradually create larger and larger circles, or whatever feels good. And we're just going to switch directions, keep a little bit of strength around the lower abdominals so they're not fully concaving into the lower back. And then just allow your knees to come nice and wide, bring the big toes together, draw your sit bones back, allow the arms to come forward. And something that I really like to do at the moment is allow enough space for your rib cage to come down, bring the chest down, and then bring the chin to the ground. So it's almost like a cross between Uttanasana and Child's Pose. You feel a lot more activation around the shoulder girdle, and a sense of lengthening but also broadening between the shoulder blades. And allow the breath to flow up and down. Take another deep breath in. And then slowly press into your hands, tuck the toes, and lift up and back into down dog. If you want to walk out through your heels and open up into the calves, and then bring your gaze forward, come up onto the tiptoes, bring the knees down. I'm just going to take a couple of cat and cows through the spine. Retuck your toes, elevate the knees and come up and back into down dog. And then walk your feet all the way to the hands. Take your feet hip distance apart. Bring the hands directly underneath your shoulders and try and bring your heart forward as well as separating the collarbones and drawing the tailbone back. And then maybe allow the knees to bend as you come to fully fold over the legs. Grab hold of opposite elbows for a moment and rock from side to side. And then slowly begin to roll all the way up to stand and allow your arms to continue to extend all the way up. Plug the arms back into the shoulder sockets, draw the right hand down and extend through the left fingertips over to the right side. Inhale, come all the way back up and then over to the opposite side. Come all the way back up, bring the palms together, lift the heart, and exhale, fully fold over the legs. Inhale, step back with the right foot, bring your knee down, and then lengthen through the chest. So you're going to press down with the knee. You might untuck the toes here if that feels more comfortable. And then we'll come to retuck the toes if you've untucked them, walk the hands back and extend the chest forward. So even if you don't have any blocks, just imagine that you've got the blocks under your hands here. So you want to keep a lift here through the tailbone, draw back with the left leg and then extend the chest forward and over. So it's almost like this lift coming from your navel and you're coming up and over the leg. And then exhale, re-bend the knee and walk the hands forward. So we're just going to come backwards and forwards a couple of times. And then come all the way back, extend forward, walk the hands forward, and this time bring your knee towards your sit bone and take the right hand back to grab hold of the foot. Or you can flex the foot and take hold of the ankle area. So I like to incorporate a twist here. Maybe that doesn't feel so comfortable, so you might keep it straight and bring your left hand onto the thigh, whichever one works for you. Just allow that stretch to come into the front of your thigh and then release the foot down, plant through the palms, and we're going to step back into a plank, lift the hips high into down dog. Breathing nice and deeply. And come forward into plank. Exhale, knees, chest and chin down. Slide the tops of the feet away, lift through the chest, draw the shoulder blades back. And then retuck your toes. Make your way into downward dog. So come to step forward with your right foot. So your left foot is back. Bring the knee down into low lunge onto this side. Allow some broadening through the collarbones, through the shoulder blades. Maybe untuck the toes if it feels uncomfortable behind. And then come to walk the hands back. Lengthen out through the right leg, fold over the leg. And walk the hands forward. So just move a couple of times between the two. And this time come to sit back and hold here for a few breaths. So once again, even if you don't have the blocks, imagine that you have the blocks here. You're lifting up and over that leg. Try and rotate the head of your right thigh back. Deep breath in. And then re-bend the knee, walk the hands forward. And we'll come to bring the left foot towards your hip. So either twist here through your chest or just allow the torso to stay straight with that hand up onto the leg. Breathe nice and deeply. Allow that extension to gradually come into the front of the thigh. And then gradually release that foot down. Place the palms down, elevate through the legs, step back into plank. Exhale, bring your knees, your chest and your chin down with control. Slide into baby cobra. And then make your way into down dog. Full breath in. And long breath out. And then just come to bend your knees. Bring yourself down to a seated position that feels reasonably comfortable for you. We're going to come back to where we started, so placing your left hand on the heart, then right hand on the stomach. And just breathe. Notice how you feel in your body, any points of warmth, any points of coolness on the skin. Knowing that the main kind of purpose of this practice is just to connect with yourself before you then take yourself out into the world. And then when you feel ready, bring the palms together and just bring them down to the heart. And take this moment to offer a gratitude. So this can be something very personal to you, something that you feel extremely grateful for within your life. And then take a moment to offer gratitude towards yourself, towards your body, gratitude towards your path, your journey that you're on, and gratitude towards this life. Gently bowing the head towards the hands, offering that gratitude out into the universe, and gently opening the eyes. Thank you for joining me for this short morning practice. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. I'd love for you to sign up to the YouTube channel and just comment, let me know how you found this video, any suggestions for new videos for the future. So I'm Becky and you're watching Sanskar Yoga.